Hey, Joshua, once again here, Rags-A-GoGo. Woo! Okay,
Hi.
another person has walked into the store.
Yes,
and we were chit-chatting away, and you told me something really special about yourself. But before we get there, what is your name?
My name is Fran Capo.
Fran Capo.
Yes.
And Fran, what are
I
you
happen to be the
known
Guinness
for?
Book World Records fastest talking female, collected 603.32 words a minute, 10 words a second. I'm also an author. I'm also the only author to do a book signing at the top of Kilimanjaro and down by the wreck side of the Titanic. I'm a stand-up comic. I do motivational speaking, and I do adventures. I bungee cord jumped, I've scuba dived with sharks, I've flown combat aircraft, I've eaten fire. You name it, I do it. What do you need me to do, I'll do it, providing I want to do it, of course.
Even the fastest talking woman, I can get a word in edgewise.
Well, of course, because you know it's your show. I'm not going to let you not get a word in. What do you need to say? What do you
How long ago did you get this in the world?
I broke the record March 5th, 1986 on the Larry King Live Show.
1986, and you've held it since.
I've held it since. And I also do spokesperson work around the country, holding contests and things like
and
that.
you broke it where? On Larry King?
On the Larry King Live Show.
Larry King Live.
Yeah, well, you know, if you're going to break it
That must have been
somewhere.
Larry King's one of his brightest moments, one of the highlights was the, and so you did how many words per minute can you do?
603.32 words in 54.2 seconds, which comes out to 11 words a second.
Wow.
So if you want me to do a demonstration, I can do a
How
demonstration.
did you start this when you were little?
Well, I had a teacher in the 6th grade. If you didn't answer the questions right away, he used to call somebody else who was to do is memorize 10 different answers so that one of the answers would be right. And he would go like, who's the third president? I'd be like, Lincoln, Washington, Monroe, you figure it out. And then what happened was I was working at a radio station. I was writing stand-up comedy. And kidding around one day, I said I could do a really cool Mae West impression, but I called the character Junice, Mae West's long-lost sister. So all of a sudden, they fling the weather and traffic copy at me. The little red tally light comes on, and I'm like, oh, to see the weather and traffic is. And then the 30 seconds I happened to do it, a lady from the Daily News was listening, and so she said, what are you planning on doing next? I didn't have a next, but I had a lady from the news, so I said, oh, I'm thinking of breaking a world record. I run out, buy a Guinness book, start looking through it, see fast talking, and the next thing I know, she puts it in the paper. The very next day, the Larry King Live people call me up, asked me to go on the show, break the record. I didn't even know who Larry King was. I heard cable, I went, is this some kind of porn thing? Honey, no, it's a national show. I go, what if I don't break it? She goes, Larry doesn't care whether you break it or not. He cares that you try it on his show first. I went on his show, and at that time, I broke the record to 585 words a minute, and I re-broke it at the Guinness Museum in Vegas doing the 603.32 words a minute.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow,
So there
wow,
you
wow.
go.
I love it. You guys, check her out. What is your name again?
My name is Fran Capo, and you can go to francapo.com, and you can see I have an internet radio. I have an internet television show called Fran's World. We go around the city and do all crazy things, kind of similar to like what you're doing here. And so there, and you can check out my books at francapo.com.
Excellent. Fran, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I've
Thank
never
you.
met someone that can talk quicker than I can.
There you go.
Right?
In
You
New
thought I
York.
could get words in, huh?
What a
Right on,
surprise.
right on.
Okay.
All right, guys. Peace up. Yay.